Or I could simply not resist giving me the correct time again. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 3:44 a.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. It's wildly inaccurate, almost 12 hours off. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish you had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data from you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me just whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Oh my gosh, there's so much game in the... Oh, and this seems to be consistent now. Okay. Oh, okay. Hi everybody, welcome back to Sawyer Live. What in the world is all of this? Chris's remains? What the heck is all of this? So... Oh, wait. Have I found 3 so far? Looks like 427. Is this some kind of game? This is really funny. Okay, so there's... Yeah, I actually did find that there's stairs somewhere both red and blue. Wait, there's something I ran into that is red and blue. In a large room, lots of boxes. Oh, I think the large room is from the other way. Trust the completionist instinct. This is so funny. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna be finding the rest of these. That's so hilarious. Oh, pardon me. Just gonna make sure... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This seems like it, yeah!
The name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figleys.
Figleys is fun, though.
What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
It's Figleys. It's definitely Figleys, I guarantee you.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
I actually don't know where I am now.
During work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Wait.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I'm in a loop now.
Blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why wouldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter,
I don't know if I've been this way.
To look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
I'm like, I'm still recording, right?
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying. and began to gently float above the ground.
Yeah,
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too
wait.
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley.
This is like the
particularly strange.
the Windows 95 screensaver.
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that of
Possibly.
course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake
Okay, I want
right
to see.
now as
That
he's
just
ever
went
been
on
in his
9.
life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical
Wait, what?
stars just a moment ago?
Oh, there it
How
is.
else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely.
Maybe.
Surely, if he could just...
Maybe they're moving.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
I would absolutely
the
hire
fresh
this guy
air
to
of the
do
world outside
ASMR.
this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Please.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
This is... ah, fudge!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must
the
be real.
timing.
Can anyone hear my voice?
The timing is just so beautiful.
And everything went black.
Oh, there we go. What in the world?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered
No
her
way.
belongings, and
Oh.
walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed down on the
gosh.
sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
It
And
looks
in
like
that
that.
moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I
Oh
am
my
sane.
gosh.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension,
What in
rest
the
of her
world is
life.
happening?
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
I need an
Then she turned
ambulance.
and ran.
Thank you. Well, probably not. I imagine you're just gone now. And that was the Mariella ending from what I can find. That is
All of his co-workers
actually
were gone.
insane.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What in the
Perhaps he had simply
world?
missed a memo.
Someone's playing solitaire in there. I'm sure I've pointed that out before, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump ahead to a later room.
Shocked, Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
If you try to rush it, it does that. It's so funny. I love the almost painted look of all this stuff.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
That's so funny.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, we're gonna try this direction over here.
Had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
The thing is, I have no reason not to trust you because your default thing is to get me out of here.
Shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
It's way back there, isn't it, though? No, we're gonna keep going. I'm like, I kind of want to jump back and forth and see if he says something, but we're just gonna keep going.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
You bet I am. Ah, sweet release. Whee! Oh. Oh, okay. Ah!
As the machine whirled into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking
most
the
likely
from a blind man.
Oh, okay.
He willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Dear. Well, yeah, I had this coming to me, didn't I?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh! I was honestly expecting the narration to come in, like, from me of, like, boy, what a weird situation I'm in. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, it's a long story. Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. You just overrode the narrator.
Every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance. Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, check it out, the big picture. That's so funny. Yeah, these are the numbers that I gotta do in the other room. Oh, I prefer 3. Oh, look at all these. I mean, this doesn't look like a full room over here. This looks like an exhibit. Oh, it keeps going. What? I don't know what to say to this game anymore. I gotta keep checking everywhere because I don't think I'm gonna find the war zone. What? I don't think I'm gonna find the other. It's just money. I don't think I'm gonna find the other collectibles here. This doesn't seem like it. What? That's really funny. You know what I'll say? It's very impressive how many times. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, and I can't figure it out. Like, I'm pretty sure, for how many times this game has broken the fourth wall, this is really impressive that it's still able to do stuff like this. I've got a Zending levers. Oh, I've got a wiki pulled up next to me that has like all of the endings. I don't know what they are. I just have the names listed here. Oh, the Simon Says game. Yeah, I don't know what the looking at that over there. I don't know what the endings are. I just have the names, so I'm kind of picking it off of that. I'm taking a guess this is the museum ending.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What, the gamer and the narrator?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh.
But listen to me. You can still save these two.
What? No, I'm still here.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I don't know. I don't know what the right choice was there. Is it? Oh, okay. I'm like, do I have to restart? I never know. I truly never know whether or not I'm gonna get an ending out of this. Okay, so I think that's it for that episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time I'm probably gonna hop ahead again. So, oh wait, can I see if I'll see if the guy's there next time. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.